the Kaduna State Governor, Senator Uba Sani, has unveiled an ambitious plan to position the state as a digital economy hub through a series of partnerships with tech giants, including Data Science Nigeria and Google.com. Speaking at the stakeholders' engagement on the draft National Digital Economy and E-Governance Bill in Kaduna on Thursday, Sani, represented by the Commissioner for Business, Innovation and Technology, Mrs. Patient Fakai, announced that the initiative titled Arewa Ladies for Tech will train over 5,000 women across the state's 3 local government areas in information and communication technology. Our administration has joined hands with Data Science Nigeria and Google.org under the Arewa Ladies for Tech. Under the Arewa Ladies for Tech program to empower over 5,000 women with ICT skills. The governor also highlighted another pioneering effort, the AI for AI initiative, designed to introduce artificial intelligence to household speakers across Nigeria and beyond. It provides short, accessible lessons on AI in Hausa, downloadable from the NITDA website and shareable via phone. This is the first initiative of its kind in Africa, he said. The state has also partnered with Grisoft Technologies to launch the Agri-Tech Hackathon. This invites young innovators to develop tech products tailored for the agricultural sector. Now, I wanted to ask you, my question is, after the empowerment program for these women, what I wanted to ask on your opinion, after the empowerment program for those women, what do you think? Do you think that it's something that will be of benefit to them? Do you think that this is something that will help the economy grow?
Oh, sure. I can tell you for free. You know, there are people that are stuck in the past. The current global trend, as I speak to you now, is ability to learn, unlearn, and relearn.
Yes.
That is the direction.
Yes.
Of course, you are aware that an illiterate, in current term, per definition, is no longer inability to read or write, but lack of vision. I know that lack of vision is superior to inability to read or write. So if you look at the direction that the world is going, I can tell you, my sister, the world is going tech. AI is crashing the table, if I will use that word or that phrase. It's crashing the table. And those who are not ready, they are going to be knocked out in the shortest time. Because globalization, the reality of tech through AI, artificial intelligence, is so strong that you can stay on this table and deal directly with people in different parts of the world that you will never get to till you die. That I will never get to till I die. That is the reality that is on the ground. Even artwork you do here, there are facilities that are there that are able to turn them into original versions. That there will be no difference. It will be as good as original. So there are a lot of people that are going to lose their jobs. Now, if the government is ready and they want to embrace tech, I can tell you, like this organization, you know, before you have people in radio station, a single person will be on the console. We handle everything. In the past, you will see somebody who will go and be looking for the cassette for a particular music to slot it in and all. You just say somewhere and just touch a button and the music will just pop up. This thing will just select and give it to you. So one single person can do what even 100 persons are employed to do. That is going to, a lot of people are afraid that is going to lead to loss of job. But I say no. Because every individual is creatively unique. That if we are able to pick this tech, what the direction tech is going is that let the tech come in. Let's collaborate with the tech and then use it to our advantage by advancing Do you understand? Technically, use it to our advantage instead of seeing the negative side that, oh, it's going to lead to people losing their job. Now, these people now, these very particular people in focus, these ladies, in fact, I can tell you, if they are trained, even though they are 5,000, and then there is an intentional mind that these people are going to form a kind of bed that are going to train others in that same direction. That would be fantastic.
These are our Hausa women that we're talking about here, you know, and most of them are illiterates. You know, some of them do not know how to operate gadgets, you know. Yes, and I wanted to say, looking at their literacy level, do you think they will be able to maintain the knowledge that will be impacted in them? Do you think that eventually gadgets might be provided for them to use for continuous purposes to enhance their learning skill? Because like you said, education, learning is continuous.
Yes.
It's not something you do and then you take a break or a pause. You have to continue. You have to keep practicing, because practice makes perfect. Do you think that this is something that they will want to hold on to and not any other kind of thing?
There you go, and that is the ultimate challenge in the Nigerian system. What is the intention? Do you understand? What is the intention? In criminal law, there's this maxim: actus reus non facinesi mensit rea. A crime alone, that is the act of crime alone, singly, standing on its own, does not constitute crime unless and until it is accompanied by necessary criminal intention. So the ultimate drive is, what is the intention of the government? It's just like talking about government building houses for judges. The question is, what is the intention? When you investigate and find the intention, because you know that direction is superior to speed. If you are speeding and you are in the wrong direction, you are getting nowhere. So what is the intention of the government? It's possible that the government is just looking for a conduit pipe to just waste money and then put a tag: we empowered Arewa women. Okay. But if the intention is genuine, I can tell you that these women, their children will pick it up from them. Are
you trying to say, in essence, sorry to cut you short, are you trying to say in essence that this initiative that has been set is not to help the citizens, the Arewa women in question? Are you saying it's not for the government, it's not trying to help them, to bring out the best out of them? Are you trying to say, in your word, that it's to their own benefits, not to the benefits of the public, of these Arewa women?
Well, we have a government that knows what is right, but believes in rice palliative. It's very unfortunate and very sad, I must tell you that. Nigeria is the only member of OPEC that don't have a functional refinery. We have 4 refineries that they are left moribund. The economic holocaust we are having in this country now is on gas, oil, what do you call it? Energy. They know that if they allow and empower the youth of the oil producing areas to refine this product, that this economic holocaust will disappear. They don't want it to disappear. They are benefiting from it. You hear them talk about taking loan, and then central bank will come and tell you the poor of the poor don't have account to have the data.
How do you mean they are benefiting from it? Those loans that have been taken, they use it to implement, to use it to sort out the national problem and the need. Don't you think that they use it to implement the need why they took those loans?
They don't. They only borrow money to. There is no government of the world that can borrow money and share. You have this concept of from consumption to production. Then the present government believe in from the reverse is the case. See, let me say something to you. Let's say you are fair by nature. Nature is fair to you, as it were. There are people who are dark. Now, you can use a particular cream. After some time, you will see the effect. Somebody who knows you will tell you, Chidima, are my eyes deceiving me? You are looking fairer. That is the impact. So wherein government says, because there is an extent you can deceive people. I used to share this story about a couple who wanted to leave the house, and they did not know that their son had mastered their body language. Immediately they moved their shoe to the back of the door. The son knew that they are about to leave the house. So he went to the wardrobe, brought his own pair of shoes, and dropped it with theirs. It was then they now woke up that the son has picked the signal that they want to leave the house. They were now bringing out new ideas. We will buy this for you, we will buy this for you. They are trying to talk to the child that, look, you don't need to go with us. Do you understand it? Nigerians are sufficiently knowledgeable, particularly the youth. We know that the present government, right? I can tell you for once, Nigerians were tired and sick in that in 2023, Nigerians came out to vote. As I'm speaking to you now, but that vote was stolen. As I'm speaking to you now.
How do you mean the vote was stolen?
Now, I will come to it. As I'm speaking to you now, most Nigerian families are losing their children to the British system. And those children are not coming back because of quarrel between husband and wife. Most of those who left the country on this Japa syndrome, in UK particularly, because with the Brexit, UK is not what it used to be before leaving the European Union. So the British government is indirectly looking for manpower. You have what happened when Oyema broke that route through Airpeace to London line. You saw how the foreign airlines were scampering for safety. The same thing. When you can no longer travel, they have manpower to use to do their work. Right now, most Nigerian families are losing their children to the distance because I heard of a story of a particular family that the woman left the man with 3 children. And you cannot leave minors and go to work.
I still want you to come back to where you said the election was stolen.
Of course. I said some Nigerians flew into Nigeria just to vote in the last election because they were tired and sick. They wanted a change. Most of them want to relocate to this country to make things work because they are tired of staying outside. But what we are seeing now, I will tell you, look, where we are in this country is squarely on the table of the judiciary. Do you understand it? The judiciary, the justice of the Supreme Court, they are aware and they know, and I wonder how they sleep well as to where we are.
So
because I know that
are you trying to say that they are not making move to make the country a better place?
No. The political class are not ready for that.
Are you saying that there has not been improvements after because you need to educate
let me explain this to you.
Okay.
I told you that as you are sitting here, you have a card with which you do banking transaction. I have one, right?
Yes, sir.
There is virtually no Nigerian that don't use cards for transaction. Okay, I'll ask you, why are we not doing electronic voting? Why? The reason is simple. They know, look at the American election that just took place. They know that the moment we migrate to electronic voting, that Nigerians' power will be returned to the people, and the people can dictate what will happen, and they don't want that. They want a manual process that they can manipulate. They can steal the ballot box. So, somebody can declare election midnight. And all one no. Look, I'm saying something.
You're trying to say that so the elections that were conducted were not accurate.
Accurate in what sense?
Accurate, like it was rightly done.
Nigerians voted. Are you listening to me?
Yes.
Nigerians voted. You saw. Let me give you an example of what happened in River State. Nigerians voted, but their vote did not count. They manipulated the vote.